So in this lesson, you are gonna learn how to create perfect content for your social media posts with the help of AI. With the help of the ChatGPT, we can create mass content for our social media, which simply means that, for example, with only one single prompt, we can create 10 blog posts, we can create 10 quotes, or even for that case, we can create 10 different variations of the posts and that we can later on publish. To show you better the entire process, I created for you a single prompt. So act as a professional copywriter. Create a table for me with 10 ideas for social media posts related to my yoga training business. Include categories in the table such as post content, relevant hashtags, and a prompt to create an image using DALL-E 3. And now pay attention how it creates our table with the content. This is very fast and very solid. So this is another way of using ChatGPT for content creation. And just we created our table with the content. And here, we've got the post content, relevant hashtags, and DALL-E 3 image prompt, and so on and so on. For example, I would like to have more hashtags. For instance, I can type, the content is great, however, include 10 hashtags with each post content. What is very important is that it didn't change anything despite our hashtags. So here, for example, we've got the post content, which is the same as we had. So let's see what we have. Inspirational quote on mindfulness. Inhale the future, exhale the past. Yoga post of the week. Downward dog with tips for beginners. Testimonial Tuesday, share a testimonial from a satisfied client who benefited from your classes, and so on and so on. And here we've got the hashtags and also the description for the image for our post, which is very important. Later on in the course, I will show you exactly how you can generate the images for your posts and with the help of the DALL-E 3. However, for now what we can do, we can simply generate the image by copying the prompt and typing. Create for me an image based on this prompt. Just paste my prompt and run it, and afterwards receive great image which relates to my topic. Of course, as I said later on, I will show you exactly how to do this stuff. When it comes to our social media content, we've got the post content, relevant hashtags, and DALL-E 3 image prompt. However, for now, let's create the actual content for our post. So exactly what we'll type in. So I can type, add to my table text content that I can insert in my social media post for each, let's say, variation. Definitely we've got something very amazing. So here, just look at it. Text content. We've got the emojis and very eye-catchy and relevant text to our content. So here, yoga pose of the week. This week's pose is downward dog. Perfect for beginners and experts alike. This pose helps strengthen your body and calm your mind. And this is again great, and because we've got the content that we can right away post on our social media. And the most important fact is that you don't need to put a lot of effort into preparing this type of the content, because actually you can create the table, which is very pleasant to read, and actually, for instance, create 20 ideas for the content within only one single table. So in this lesson of the class, I will show you how to create content for 50 social media posts with putting as little effort as it is possible. So we will automate the entire process by using only Canva and ChatGPT. So let's say I've got the Instagram profile about motivation. Therefore, I would like to create the posts which will be related to this topic. And here we've got simple fact. ChatGPT again is great at creating mass content. So for example, I can create at once 100 quotes, 200 quotes, or even any number that I want. To speed up the process, I will pick the number which is 50. So I type the following prompt. I run an Instagram profile about motivation. Generate for me 50 amazing and short quotes related to never giving up, working hard, overcoming challenges in life. So I've got here my quotes. However, some of them are very short and some are too long for me. For this case, I can type something like this. Keep the length of the quotes from 35 to 45 characters. After doing that, we've got it. So we've got our 50 ready-to-use quotes that we can exactly use for our social media content. And now what we need to do, we need to exactly copy all of these quotes Afterwards, create the document in the Google Sheets or Excel and just paste all of the quotes right there in our file. And afterwards, go ahead to the file, go over to the download option, and here click on the CSV. After doing that, we can go over to our Canva and pick the design for our social media content, so our posts. Here I can go over and search from the templates. So here, type motivation. So for example, let's see what we have. Something like this, which is pretty great. However, let's see other ideas. Maybe let's add another page, use it. This is also pretty cool. So there you've got a wide range of possibilities. So here a lot of different templates to use. For example, this one is looking pretty great. We can change, for instance, the name of our profile, so daily motivation, let's say. Great. And right now we can approach creating our mass content with two different methods. The first one is paid and the second one is free. Let's cover now the paid method that will actually allow us to create all of the posts at once. And here I will show you the part of the video from my other course where I'm showing exactly how to do this. Next, just go over to the left side of the page and click on the apps and search for the bulk create. Click on this and then click on this button, upload CSV. Just click on the lyrics, click on these three dots, click connect data, and now choose this one. And there we can click in the left bottom corner, continue. And there you can see that it will create for us 49 more designs. So we can click generate 49 designs right there. And it will redirect us to the new page with the 51 Instagram Reels. So there you can see we have everything right there. So with each one design, we have just other quote. There you can see we have everything, alright? So we exactly discovered by this way how you can create bulk content with the help of the Canva and ChatGPT, actually by using our CSV file. However, if you don't want to pay for the Canva subscription, I've got for you the solution to do it also very fast. So maybe this method will take from you additional few minutes. So what we do in that case? We open our CSV file and we copy our quote. We simply go ahead and paste it here. Afterwards, we go here. We duplicate the page. We pick the second one quote. And again, we paste it here. And we do this stuff until we run out from the quotes. So this is also very simple. And if you don't want to pay for the subscription, this is the best approach that you can do to create this type of the content. So you can just simply design your perfect layout and your background for the quote, or even take some template and afterwards just do the stuff by this way with the help of ChatGPT and Canva. So you can see it's not that time consuming. Maybe for 50 quotes, it will take 7 minutes or less. So far in the course you learned how to use ChatGPT for content creation. So you discovered a lot of different useful techniques and methods. And now in the short chapter, we'll exactly discover how to improve our content with the help of AI. To begin with, in this video, I will show you my methods of how I'm improving my content inside of the ChatGPT. The first one technique that I would like to show you is to simplify the content. So let's say you've got some article, blog post, wrote in very advanced English. And to illustrate this case, you've got worldwide audience. And it's better to use simpler words, simpler sentences, and to make it accessible for all of the people. Right here I've got an article about healthcare in United States. And here we've got some words which are very advanced, and for example I would like to simplify it. So what I can type in that case? Please rewrite for me this article. However, now use simple language. So this is the main sentence which is the most important. Simple language, or even you can type. However, now use simple language and words. And with all that being said, you've got an article in a simple form. So here, let's see what we have, for example. We have some information about the healthcare system in the United States, and afterwards, it is characterized by a mixture of public and private institutions, a wide variety of healthcare providers, and a constantly evolving landscape influenced by policy changes. However, here, we can see what we have. It includes a mix of public and private hospitals, doctors, and other healthcare providers. The system is always changing due to new policies. So this content is suddenly just simpler, much more clear, and actually wrote with using simple sentences. Another technique to make our content better is to use step-by-step guide or just ask for step-by-step instructions. So for example, let's say you've got some complex topic, or even you would like to receive the content in simplified form. For this case, you can type, create for me a step-by-step guide on how to build a birdhouse. And this sentence, step-by-step guide, is the most important. So let's say you type some prompt, and at the end of the request, you just type simply give me step-by-step instructions or even provide a step-by-step guide. And afterwards, just look what it will provide. So not only we have the accurate step-by-step instructions, however materials needed, tools needed, and a lot of different stuff. And everything is created in really nice, pleasant, and very solid form. I use this method very often when I have more complex topic, or even if I would like to receive step-by-step instructions to do some specific task. The next one technique to improve our content is to create summaries of the text, files, or even images. So anytime I create something, I prefer to include the summary. And what is very important, you can even insert the file inside of the ChatGPT and type something like, create for me a short summary for this file. And after I simply run this prompt, our ChatGPT will open this file and give us the exact summary of it. And remember, you can do this stuff with the text, even with the images. So you can provide some screenshot and ask, hey, create for me a summation of what exactly you say on this image. Afterwards, we've got the technique that allows us to create more accurate content. What I mean by that? Sometimes ChatGPT can generate for us irrelevant content, so fake information. However, with the simple method, so simply just type in inside of the prompt, browse the internet and give me the real information, we can avoid the situation. For example, what are the best activities to maintain great health? And here, browse the internet for me and search the most accurate and real information about it. Next, we've got our content. But what is the most important? We've got our references to the websites. So here we can check if these informations are correct. So there, for example, we've got this data from the World Health Organization. There also, and all of the links are from this website. So we can be sure that this content is accurate. We don't have any fake information, statistics, and so on and so on. And the last one method from now is to rate our content 1 to 10. We covered it previously, however, I want us to pay attention to this one fact. So this technique, which is very important, and you can use it for any content you want, whether it's the message, article, blog post, or even just any piece of the content. So we've got it. In this video, you discovered very powerful methods and techniques of how you can actually improve your content within ChatGPT. In the next one lesson of the course, we'll actually cover very important tools to improve our content generated by the AI. As you may know, sometimes ChatGPT is not 100% accurate when it comes to writing the content. So in this video, I will show you the 2 tools that will help you to even improve it to its maximum potential. So I generated an article for that case. And especially with the long piece of the content, there we can have, for example, some grammar problems. Of course, ChatGPT is very accurate, and however, we can even increase this accuracy to almost 100%. So for that case, let me copy this article. And the tool that I'm speaking about is called Grammarly. The link will be in the resources of this material. So here we can check our grammar of our text. So simply I can paste it. And now just pay attention. At the right side of the page, we've got the review suggestions. So we can improve 11 elements And here we've got the overall score of 89. So here, for example, we don't need to make this part. There, for example, we've got the better, like the suggestion to write the sentence. We can add some words. And even after just providing a few adjustments, we can make this content just better. So here, we can get rid of any problems that we have inside of the text. The next one tool to improve our content is called Hemingway Editor. And here simply again, we can just paste our content and we can see some insights about our content. For example, readability. So here we can read that the lower grade is just more understandable. So we've got the grade number 11, so this is very hard to understand. And 9th grade, as we can read, is the adult average. Also there we have some statistics, such as 23 of 58 sentences are very hard to read, 11 are hard to read, or even we've got 22 weakeners. So here definitely this text we can improve, and actually using these tools is very great, because even we can create our content with the help of the ChatGPT, and afterwards go ahead and make it even better. So in this chapter of the class, we'll cover multimedia content creation. And what does it mean? I will show you exactly step by step how to create perfect images inside of the ChatGPT with the help of the DALL-E 3, and also we'll cover how to create perfect video scripts. So firstly, in this lesson, we'll discover how to create perfect images that afterwards use for our social media content, whether any blog post or any article. So here we'll be using DALL-E 3. When you are inside of the ChatGPT, you need to go over to the left top corner and open the sidebar. Afterwards, go ahead to the tab which is called Explore GPTs, and there you can simply search for the DALL-E or just scroll down, and here you've got the GPTs created by the ChatGPT. So here the DALL-E, we can click on it, and we can start chat. When we are there, we can start creating our content. And to simply do this, we need to type the prompt. So as we did it with the ChatGPT. However, there we need to type exactly what we would like to receive. For this case, let's start with something simple. So for example, create for me an image of a adorable and cute cat walking in the forest, for example. And here even we can choose the aspect ratio. So even we want to have the square, widescreen, so horizontal aspect ratio, or even vertical. For this case, I would like to go over with the widescreen. And now I can run the prompt. After doing that, just look at it. What we have. Exactly the image that we wanted. For example, here we can download it, or even we can select some part and add it. For example, I would like to remove this part, and here just type just simple what. And afterwards we've got our image without the single element, so this mushroom. With all that being said, right now I would like to show you my proven formula to actually create any content with the DALL-E 3, so any image. So thereby applying this knowledge, you will be able to create very high quality images that will be very comprehensive, very solid, and ready to use for your content. So let's preview what we have. Firstly, we have the subject. And there below we've got the example of what we can type inside. So a mystical forest. Afterwards, 3 to 5 descriptive keywords. So ancient, overgrown, glowing, eternal. Next we have the specific details or elements. So for example, glowing mushrooms, misty air, or even waterfall. So describe the elements that you would like to see on the image. Color palette, so here we can describe the color, so green, blue, gold, or even we can type vivid colors, or something like that. And at the end we've got the artistic style. So for this case I've got the abstract and the hyper-realistic style. And simply we can use more styles than one, or even more colors than 3, or just provide 10 elements on the prompt. So here you've got the example, that you can just modify the formula, that you can use multiple elements at once, or even combine 2 styles together. So it was my proven formula. which is universal. And that means you can use it for creating any image as you want, in any style. And actually by following these all variables and just fulfilling them with the information as I showed you, you can create very solid images out there with the help of the DALL-E 3. And remember that simply you can download this file with this proven formula in the resources of this material. Right now let's go ahead to our DALL-E 3 and generate our image by using our proven formula. So I simply copied and paste my prompt that I showed you in the example. However, what is very important, remember that we are typing the prompts without the brackets. So here you can type the specific parts of the formula after simple commas. With all that being said, I can simply choose the aspect ratio, and for that case also the widescreen, and run this prompt. And simply just look at it what we received. So the mix of the hyper-realistic and abstract style. There are the mushrooms, a mystical forest. And this is great, I really love it. I can create something else, for example, a group of majestic mythical creatures with wings and glowing eyes, surrounded by eternal mist and ancient symbols in silver, purple, and emerald hues in a surrealistic style. Now I didn't specify the aspect ratio, and I received something like this, which is for me really great, because actually I provided the surrealistic style, and we exactly have it, silver, purple, and emerald hues. Here, mythical creatures with wings and glowing eyes. So again, everything is on this image. So by this way, with the ChatGPT and our proven formula, you can create perfect images to actually afterwards use for your social media content or even any content you want. In this lesson of the course, it's the perfect time to cover how to create amazing video scripts for our content. And we'll actually do this by using our proven formula that we discovered in the previous lectures of this course. So if you haven't watched this video yet about our proven formula, where I was explaining step by step how to use it, now I recommend you to go over here and watch it. Nevertheless, for now, let's go over to the ChatGPT and create our perfect prompt for the video script of our content. So by following my proven formula, I created this prompt. Act as a professional YouTuber. Create a 5 to 7 YouTube video script discussing 10 daily life hacks for improving productivity and organization. Include practical tips like time management and efficient routines. Begin with an engaging introduction, then break down each life hack with examples and demonstrations, and finish with a call to action encouraging viewers to try these hacks. Use a friendly tone. So after just look at it, this is amazing. We've got the introduction, opening shot, a tidy, well-organized workspace with soft background music, YouTuber on camera, hey there productivity enthusiast, welcome back to the channel if you are new here, my name is, and now today I'm diving into something we all could use and a little more productivity and organization. Here, each life hack exactly explained, what we exactly should say in the video, and everything we've got in this video script. So I think there's nothing more to talk about. This is our perfect content that we can use for the videos. And remember, you can create a lot of different video scripts with using our proven formula. And actually by using ChatGPT, this is very, very powerful. Because not only you've got the ideas of what you can create, but actually also what you can exactly say in the video. Even you can, for instance, provide your video script that you created previously by yourself. So using your style of writing, your style of speaking, and afterwards ChatGPT will create for you the outline, so the video script, and the style. So this is very, very powerful. I recommend you to try out this method because again, this is a game changer to create the content with the ChatGPT. For now, this is everything. I hope that you like this lecture and I will see you in the next lesson. So in this lesson, I will show you step by step how you can create captivating videos with the help of AI. For this case, we'll be using the software which is called InVideo AI. The link will be in the resources of this material. So here you've got the free subscription, or even you can use the free trial. So to set up an account, you need to provide your email, or even join with Google or even Apple. When you simply do this, you should have this entire interface. So here in the middle of the page, we've got our prompt box where we can type our prompt for the video. So the video description. So for example, we can give a topic, language, or even detailed instructions. However, in this lesson, we'll use the workflows and plugins. So we'll choose the specific content that we would like to create. For example, let's click on Explore All, and here, click on the TikTok video. So there we've got a kind of the step-by-step guide to follow to create this video with using AI. So here, create a TikTok video about 10 healthy habits for business owners. Next, make the background music. Let's say very calm. The language should be English. That's great. We've got the voice. So here we can use a male voice for that case with clear American voice. Next, we have the subtitles. So we would like to add any subtitle, or even we can choose the option for our footage. So iStock is premium. For this case, I would like to use iStock as needed. And use YouTube audio library only, or even use the best audio available. With that being said, I can click on the continue. And here I can generate a video. We can choose some options. Firstly, we've got the audience, so the entrepreneurs. Look and feel, let's go over with the inspirational, and the platform, so we can stay with the TikTok. And now after choosing that, our video is being created. After just a few minutes, we've got our video. So let's preview it. And firstly, let me change the quality. And here, see what we have inside. So
Hustling hard but feeling drained? Here are 10 health tips to keep you at your best. Tip 1. Start your day with a hearty breakfast. It fuels your brain and boosts productivity. Tip 2. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Water keeps you sharp and wards off fatigue. Tip 3. Move around. Take short breaks to stretch or walk. Keeps your body and mind active. Tip 4. Get enough sleep. Your brain needs rest to function at its peak. Tip 5. Eat more greens.
So without spending our time, we are able to create our videos, which is perfect. Or even we can edit them. So here, by typing the prompt within this prompt box, for example, add captions to my video. Here I can click on generate, and only after a while you can see
To keep you going. Tip 6.
we've got the
Practice
captions.
mindfulness.
However, I would like to move the captions at the bottom. And again, let's see if that will work. This is amazing, so let's see.
A few minutes of meditation can reduce stress. Tip 7. Limit caffeine. Too much can lead to a crash later in the day.
Great. So this is again amazing. With this simple software, we can create the videos, add the captions, or even change some parts within the video. To download the video, we need to click on the download, and we can download the video, and now choose some options and click on the continue. Also, we have the edit option. We can click on it. So here, whenever we click on any footage, we see the highlighted text. So too much can lead to a crash later in the day. Tip 8, schedule downtime. For this case, let's go over with, for example, meditation. Let's see what we have. For example, I can choose this one footage or even this one. So I can click and replace, and now apply changes. So it changed our footage. So let's see. Yes, we've got it. This is great. And remember that you've got a lot of different options, a lot of materials. And for example, let's go over with the health. You can just pick any video that you wish. Or even you can change for the image. So insert the image, and afterwards NVIDIA AI will adjust the video to your preferences. Also there at the top you've got different tabs, so you can edit script. So here specific captions in the specific time of the video, or even edit music. So here choose different options and do it by this way. So in this lesson we discovered an awesome software that allows us to generate perfect content for our social media. In the next video of the course, we'll create another piece of the content by using NVIDIA AI. So we'll cover an exercise With all that being said, let's get into it. So right now I would like you to take the action and create specific piece of the content with the help of NVIDIA AI. So actually create any TikTok video, Instagram video, or even Facebook post. So again, I will put the link to the NVIDIA AI and the resources of this material. So go over here, open this application, and right now practice together with me. So firstly, choose the specific type of the content that you would like to create. Whether it's the YouTube explainer, script to video, YouTube shorts, or even Instagram reel. For this case, I will create, let's say the YouTube explainer. So the horizontal version of the YouTube video. I can click on it, and there just select my options and provide data. Firstly, I've got the length. So I would like to create, let's say, maybe 3 minutes YouTube video about. For now, let's go over with the 10 the most adorable dogs breeds. Next, add relevant facts and opinion about the video. So this video should comprehensively cover all of the important facts about each breed of the dog. Great. Next, make the background music, let's say happy. Next, the settings, so we can choose the voiceover. For this case, a female. We can choose, let's say the New Yorker accent. And here, add any subtitle, use iStock as needed, and the best audio available. Click on the continue, click generate. So after this process, again, we have our video. We can preview it and see what we have inside.
Hey there, dog lovers! Ready to have your heart melted? Today, I'm counting down the 10 cutest dog breeds that are absolutely impossible to resist. Grab a comfy seat and maybe a tissue or two because these pups are about to steal your heart. Alright, let's kick things off with number 10, the Shih Tzu. These little furballs are known for their luxurious coats and friendly personalities. Originally bred for Chinese royalty, Next up at number 9, we have the Cavalier King Charles.
That's pretty cool. However, again, we don't have the captions, so we can add them. Add the captions. We can generate. And the adjustments only takes a few seconds, as you can see.
Spaniel. This breed.
Great. For this case, also, I can go over to the Edit tab. And here, change some footage. For instance, go over at the beginning of my video and change some stuff. So here, dogs, and just pick something very nice. So here, for example, something like this. We can apply changes and notice what we have.
Absolutely impossible to resist. Grab a comfy seat and maybe a tissue or two. They're absolutely impossible to...
Yeah, definitely, it's looking better now. So right now, I'm very curious what you have created. Which video you produced, on which topic, and which adjustments you applied. Remember that these are only the basics of the NVIDIA AI. I'm speaking more about this in my comprehensive course, which covers the software step by step. So feel free to check it out. For now, thank you for the attendance in this video and this course. I hope that you enjoy all of the materials, and it's pleasant for you to watch. With all that being said, for now this is everything. I will see you in the next lessons, where we will go deeper and deeper inside of the content creation with the ChatGPT. So welcome everyone in this chapter of the class, where we will cover 3 very important things. So firstly, we'll start with the lecture about real-world use content scenarios. So exactly we'll cover kind of the summary of where we can use our ChatGPT for the content creation. Afterwards, we'll explore the limitations of ChatGPT when it comes to the content creation, and at the end of this chapter, we'll have a practical exercise to actually sum everything up what we have learned so far. So with all that being said, in this lesson we'll cover the real-world examples of where we can actually use our content generated by the ChatGPT. So in this course, obviously you had a lot of examples and where you can do this stuff. However, I want to bring everything together. For this purpose, I created the specific file to better cover the topic. So content creation scenarios. And here we'll have actually 10 different use cases where we can apply our content creation with the ChatGPT. So firstly, we've got the blog writing and articles. And this is what we covered. So simply you can type generate 5 blog post ideas about sustainable living. So this is very simple, there is nothing to talk about. You can create amazing articles or even blog posts. Afterwards, we have the social media content, so you know exactly that you can use this knowledge to create any Facebook posts, Instagram Reels, or even other content such as AI-generated videos. Email marketing. And this is great because we covered comprehensively how to create amazing emails to our customers, even how to use the tools or just apply our style of writing, which is very important. Video scripting. So here we can create any video scripts for any content as we wish, even if it is the YouTube video, Instagram post again, and we can do this stuff. So also this is very powerful because we can even get some insights of what we can say inside of the video without just thinking about it or even just wondering what will be the best. The number 5 is the product descriptions and reviews. So we covered in this course the product descriptions, however also we've got something new, so the reviews. We can create the reviews for some products and not even just give the opinion to some product, however create the review of this product and for our customers or even for our audience. So this is great actually because we can create even this type of the content, which is very similar to the product description, but this is something different because inside we give our opinion about the specific product, so our insights, tips, where you can use this product and do other things. In the number 6 we have the creative writing. So we can write a short story, even any poems, quotes, and so on. We also covered it in this course. So this lecture is kind of the reminder. However, right now, you can notice we've got more content. For example, content for websites. We can write an engaging About Us page, which is also cool. We can do this stuff very easily. So here, just kind of design our pages with the help of AI and create the content, or even ask for additional elements to include on the website. SEO content optimization. So we can create a meta description for a blog post on a healthy eating that includes the keyword balanced diet. This is also cool. We can create any article and type, please make it SEO optimized. For example, this is my main keyword, this is my secondary keyword, include them as much you can, and actually make our article, blog post, whatever, as the best as it could be when it comes to the SEO. Next we have the point number 9. So content for presentations. This is a very wide topic. I have another course about it, and because we can use ChatGPT to create the perfect presentations, and just create the specific slides, entire presentation, and just organize our data from A to Z. And last but not least is academic and research writing. So you can create an outline for a research paper on a climate change impact on agriculture. So again, you can use it for this case. So create an academic and research writing, which is also pretty new idea. So in this lesson, we refined our knowledge about the content creation scenarios, so where we can actually use our content generated by the AI. On the other hand, in the next lesson of the class, we'll cover exactly the limitations of the ChatGPT. So we will exactly understand what are the limits of this tool and in which fields it has some problems. So right now let's get into it and cover the limitations of the ChatGPT. So the first one, very important limitation, is that ChatGPT can't understand the emotions. So emotional understanding. ChatGPT doesn't really understand or emphasize with human emotions. This is very crucial because sometimes ChatGPT doesn't know what we are feeling, in which mood we are, or even our clients to whom we are typing the message. The next one limitation is the content retention. So it struggles with maintaining context in long or complex conversations. Sometimes you obviously occurred the situation where you had the long conversation with your ChatGPT, and it forgot about some facts within the conversation, or even some very important information. So here sometimes it has some problems in this one specific case. The third one limitation is the personalization. Responses lack the personalized touch of a human agent. So for example, simply, if you want to provide the name of the customer to which you are typing the specific email, ChatGPT won't include this email inside of the response. Sometimes it may be very overwhelming because you just need to barely adjust your responses, so add this human touch. However, it only takes a few seconds, even several seconds, so it's not a big deal. Number 4 is handling complex issues, so ChatGPT is not well equipped for deeply complicated problems. So there, if you have some relationship with the customer, so here you've got the case about some specific topic with a lot of like additional data out there, all of single facts that you need to remember. ChatGPT won't be able to like handle this complex and very wide topic. So here just remember it can't understand the emotions or even all of the facts from the specific case. So sometimes even it can lack a lot of knowledge about some specific topic. Next we have the up-to-date domain knowledge. So it may not have the latest or more specific information. And that means, for instance, you've got your website where you collect some data. And then you provide this data to the ChatGPT. You train the ChatGPT on this data and you use it for analyzing some stuff or doing something else. However, this information inside of your website like changes every day. So here you need to make sure that you are updating your ChatGPT with this data, because otherwise it won't have the specific knowledge. The limitation number 6 is compliance and security. So ensuring data privacy and compliance with regulations can be challenging. So sometimes, when you have some specific data which is the most important for you in that case, you don't want to share this content with some other persons or even applications, softwares, and so on and so on. Because actually this is so important for you. And from this simple case right now, a lot of companies are creating their own chatbots actually to like maintain the data within the company. Don't share it to external applications or even people's. The number 7 is understanding nuances. ChatGPT may misinterpret unclear or nuanced language. So here sometimes when you type very unclear prompt or something like that, so the request, ChatGPT cannot understand some specific data. The number 8 is customer trust. So for example, when we are creating the chatbots and with the help of AI and our customer is speaking directly with them, here it's very obvious that we would like to speak with the human instead of the chatbot, and because we are building a kind of relationship, so there sometimes there can be the lack of the trust when it comes to the customers. Maintenance and updates, it's the point number 9. However, it's very rare situation. We have obviously a lot of updates, however not many cases where we can't use, for example, ChatGPT in a specific time. So it's not very rare situation where, for example, we have the maintenance. And the last one limitation for now is the consistency in the responses. So ChatGPT can sometimes provide inconsistent answers. So actually when we train our ChatGPT within our chat, we can expect that it will create for us the similar responses. However, sometimes that it can be inconsistent. And mostly when we have the situation that we have a lot of different prompts, answers, and a lot of stuff. So it can forget about sticking to some specific rules that we mentioned in the conversation. However, also this is very rare situation, and mostly ChatGPT works without a doubt with the great accuracy. So finally, let's cover the comprehensive exercise for this section. And right there we'll combine everything that we have learned so far. So here we've got the steps to complete the project. First, we need to pick the content to create with the ChatGPT. So blog post, Instagram post, article, so again, you need to simply pick some content to create. Afterwards, we need to open the ChatGPT, create the content by using proven formula, and here feel free to modify some parts. So don't use all of the formula parts, just if you would like you can add something else to the prompt, and if you think it will be great, so I encourage you to experiment with the proven formula. After doing that, we've got the point to improve content by using ChatGPT techniques. So here we are using the methods to actually enhance our content. The step number 5 is to create AI art for the content using DALL-E 3. So we are creating the images that we can later on insert in our content, use for the article or social media post. And after that, the project is completed. So here we've got these simple 6 steps. And if you would like, you can download this file and the resources of this material. So if using my proven formula, I can type act as a professional copywriter, create up to 200 words Facebook post all about using DALL-E 3 to generate beautiful images in the best possible way. Cover introduction. Include tips to create the best AI art and give example prompt to use. That's great. I can type use numbered list and include bulleted points. And here, for example, I would like to use friendly tone. I've got my content, which is extremely great. So here I don't see a lot of fields where I can improve it. However, we've got, for example, the words like amuse. For example, bustling. So I can see that I have sometimes too advanced English, so I can type. This post is great. Use simpler words and sentences. Now that's really cool. Want to create beautiful images with just your words? DALL-E 3 makes it easy. Here's how to get the best results. Firstly, start with a clear idea, use descriptive words, mention important details, try different styles, keep adjusting, and at the end we've got the prompt to use. That's awesome. And now with over a few minutes we are almost done. Only we need to create the artworks to insert in our Facebook post. So also remember that you have the proven formula to use for creating the best artworks in the DALL-E 3. I've got my prompt that I created, so an adorable horse, cute, happy, bright, mysterious, mystical forest, flowers, butterflies, vivid colors and cartoon style. So my image looks like this, which is amazing. We can download it, and now for instance type create now in the similar style image for the, let's say, bear. We have something like this, however I don't like these horizontal lines. So either I can go overhead and click on the edit, so type, for example, mysterious forest, we can run it, now it's looking better. Or I, for example, could type something like improve this image, don't insert horizontal white lines. So we've got two possibilities to actually edit the content or just exactly tell what to improve. And now even let's create the third image. So now for the deer. Suddenly we've got it, however I would like to have more vivid colors, so make it more, let's say, playful, more mysterious, include, let's say, more vivid colors, and don't use white horizontal lines. And suddenly we have something like this, which is great. I can download it. And at the end what I can do, I can just simply create my Facebook post. So here, for example, insert this image at the beginning, and there, for instance, include my content that I created previously. So I can copy it from the ChatGPT and insert right there and simply publish. So after doing that, I accomplished my project. So I created from scratch with the help of the ChatGPT and DALL-E my perfect social media post with the beautiful images. So I'm sure that you created something very amazing. Remember to all of the time practice what you have learned. Furthermore, remember that you can come back to the specific lectures of this course. So for example, how to create the images with the DALL-E 3, how to create better blog posts or even emails. With all that being said, thank you for the participation in this one lesson, and I hope that you liked it.